Hey, it's Jen Vax with YourColorStyle.com, and this is part one of a three-part series where we are talking about creating a capsule wardrobe for travel. So very soon I will be going on a cruise. It is a shorter cruise than we normally are used to going on. It's only a 4-night cruise, but it's actually a perfect amount of time to be able to explain to you how I'm going to plan my packing, and I thought that this would be helpful for you. And I've sort of created a little bit of a system because the best way, in my opinion, to pack for any kind of vacation is to create it so that it is a capsule. It is a collection of clothes and colors that should work together in different ways to give you variety when you're traveling and to be able to pack less. Because I can tell you, I am the worst at this. I'm going to share with you what I am going to do in my system, but I'm just going to be transparent. I always overpack. And I end up with like 6 different things that I did not need to bring. And I'm like, and it just, you've got so much stuff, right? Your bag is crazy heavy. So I am going to do the best I can to follow what I teach on this 3-part series. But there's no guarantees. I may still throw in an extra pair of shoes in there just because, I'm just going to say. So first things first though, 3 parts, and we're going to keep each one nice and tight because it should be easy to do. So part 1, step 1, if you will, is to create for yourself I call it a lifestyle chart. Now, we do this in the Colorful You program in the membership for 3 months, but this is going to be a little bit of a little snapshot of time. And so you want, especially since you're packing, you want to create a little chart just for your vacation. So whether it's 3 days, a week, 2 weeks, create a chart, and I'm going to show you, I'll show you an image here in just a moment, but create a chart that kind of divides up the events, things you would do in general for the week. So you might have a section for eating out at a restaurant. So maybe you might, and the reason you want to do this is so that you make sure that you pack the right kinds of clothes for all the things that you want to do. I cannot tell you how many times I think I'm being smart about what I've shopped or what I've packed and then realize that I only packed 1 dress and we're going to 3 different restaurants over the course of a week and I have 1 dress. And I like dressing up in the evenings when I'm on a cruise. Again, everybody's different, and I'm just going to be sharing with you what I will be doing and what I will be packing. But again, just take that and then apply it to your world, right? So you may have time for dressing up and going out to dinner. You may have, you might be doing a lot of outdoor activities. So how much, how many days, how much will you be doing that? And these are the kind of things you want to think about before you actually start to pack, because some of these clothes you can rewear, right? If you have 5 days on a vacation and you're going to be going to a restaurant every single night, maybe you can wear a dress more than once. If you are out hiking and you're getting all sweaty, you might think you may not want to wear the same sports bra more than once, or you're really good at hand washing, so you can always rewash and repurpose. So again, you have to kind of think about how you want to do that. But creating the chart makes all the difference because it kind of takes out a little bit of the fantasy and puts in the reality so that you don't really need 3 pairs of pajamas. I've done that. I don't know why. It just seemed like a good idea at the time, right? And you maybe don't need to bring 4 pairs of high heels. Maybe you only really needed to bring 1 pair or none. Some more comfy shoes, because you think about how much you're going to be walking on your feet. I've brought pumps before on a cruise ship and I've never wore them. That was just ridiculous. So, you really need to think through all those things. And also, not just that, but like the environment, right? Is it going to be cold? Are you going to be in the AC? Do you need layers? Or not? You're always outside, sitting outside and it's hot. So all those things matter, right? And type of, obviously your vacation matters too. I'm talking about a tropical vacation. You might be thinking more of going up to sea in Alaska. I don't know. Everyone's different. So create the chart. I'm going to share with you an image at the end of this little rant, and you can see what I've done for my vacation. And I will see you tomorrow for part 2 of how I am packing a capsule wardrobe for travel for my upcoming cruise. So I hope that you enjoyed this, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. All right, so here is my chart for the 5-night, 5-day cruise. Actually, the cruise is actually a little bit shorter than that, but we're flying out a day early, so I took that into account. In Colorful You, we create lifestyle charts for about a 3-month chunk of time. And within this particular lifestyle chart, I had a little wedge for the cruise. And I realized that that little wedge actually has lots of needs, which is why I decided to make a chart just for the cruise. And so it's not exact, but it gives me a good idea of the different things that I'll be doing in just general categories, and then the kind of clothes and mood that I want for each of these activities. And this way, when I'm looking at what I'm going to pack, I know that about 25% of what I pack needs to probably be dressy or dressy casual to go with going out to dinner, going to a show. And then another 25% needs to be cute, relaxed, casual. And this is the time that I would be on the ship, but not necessarily getting dressed up just yet, and not necessarily going out to the beach or getting hot and sweaty. And then the rest I have here, the other half is about a third. So there's a full day at the beach, which is honestly, there's very little to pack for that, right? A bathing suit, maybe a coverall, like that kind of stuff, a cover top thingy. And then there's an excursion, so I want to make sure that I'll bring some kind of outdoor shorts, t-shirt kind of thing. I mean, that's pretty much it. So I will actually have more clothes over here on the right hand side than I would for these. Exercise, hopefully I'll get out and go for a walk or join a group class. And then the flying to and from home. Really, I think it's almost a smaller wedge, because I might just re-wear what I wore arriving, but I'm not sure just yet. But either way, as you can see, these are smaller collections. These overlap a little bit. And then I have this over here. So now that I have my kind of activities outlined and what I want, the types of clothes I want to wear, then I can now move into the second part of this series. So I will see you tomorrow so that we can talk about part 2 of creating a travel capsule wardrobe.